Hey everyone, I'll be covering all of the Nintendo Switch's game announcements for the third week of April, so let's get started. Saber Interactive is working on a port for the 4-player cooperative third-person shooter World War Z, featuring massive swarms of zombies that recklessly rush their living prey, battle against varying zombie types in co-op story-driven campaigns, or fight versus other survivors in PvP. Saber Interactive is also working on another Switch port. Crisis Remastered is set to launch this summer. This action-packed sandbox shooter is bringing graphic improvements, optimized controls, and gameplay tweaks to the current gen. Combining the base game with the first season pass, Jump Force Deluxe Edition is making its way to the hybrid console later this year. 3v3 matches are being included for the Switch release, as well as online lobby challenges. The top-down dual-stick Schmup, Freakout Calamity TV show is inspired by old-school arcade games. In a disturbed dystopia filled with mutants and killing machines, you're the star of a reality TV show where you'll fight your way through deadly waves of enemies, join the revolution, and get famous in the process. With over 485 puzzles at the ready, Picross S4 is the newest entry in the series with 4 distinct modes: Standard, Mega, Color, and Clip Picross. New functions are also being added to the triangle markers, and assigned square color options can also be tweaked. Create and personalize your own fighter in real boxing too. Train via minigames to become the world champion in a career mode that seamlessly combines single-player story and online multiplayer rankings. When Hatred originally launched on Steam, it garnered an A rating, and the Switch port is now being worked on for this brutally gruesome isometric shmup. Go out on hunts and clear the New York outskirts of all humans in cold blood, no compassion, no mercy, and no going back. Commander 85 is a retro sci-fi thriller that's currently running a Kickstarter campaign to expand the game's scope of its simulation survival set in the 80s, where random events and player freedom is key. Your main objective is to illuminate all the crystals and bring light back to the realms in Arcaica Path of Light. Manipulate light beams with various devices across 54 puzzles and dozens of worlds. Set in a historic girls' high school, follow 5 students throughout their club activities, classes, and even personal relationships as they unfold tragedy strikes in the horror adventure game Yoru Tomosu. Signs of the Sojourner is a coming-of-age tale in a near-future world ravaged by climate change. Explore relationships in an eccentric land while seeking puzzles to sell via a trading card game. Choose your faction and use your Rover to build an army in Rover Wars Battle for Mars. Each of them have a unique style and purpose while disposing of enemy forces in real-time strategic combat. Dynamic puzzling and RPG blend in Fairy Knights. Activate various attacks and spells while destroying stone panels, and speedy combat where pastel cutesy characters fight to the death. Control a varied lineup of characters in a square area. Pick up weapons and show your adversaries they're not fit for this world, and this twin-stick shmup with local and online multiplayer options. In Damage in Transit, you play as a foreman, and it's your job to help your self-driving drones to safely deliver their packages while every danger known to man attempts to get in their way. The Wolf Meow Animal Hospital series received several entries on the 3DS and is now moving on to the Nintendo Switch with its next entry. Work alongside doctors to treat injured and sick pets. Samantha Crane's chance might finally come as her crew readies for the salvage mission of their lives in the Metroid-like Lyceum Stardiver. The puzzler Tanny Nanny has you moving parts of a level around to help each of the characters find the crystals. Explore unique puzzle sequences at your own pace with over 120 levels. Fly Punch Boom is everything you've seen in your favorite anime fights. Fast and hectic over-the-top action with up to 4 players and local verses. Indestructible stages where half of the fun is seeing the death animation. In Guard Duty, you have a lot to answer for. Under your watch, someone snuck into the kingdom and kidnapped the princess, which led to the downfall of the kingdom, and it's your job to fix the wrongs and save everyone. Noel lost her limbs after a terrible accident on the job. She holds Burrow responsible and will do the unthinkable to make him pay in the visual novel Noel the Mortal Fate. The cooperative magical girl arcade shmup StarCrossed features both a story and an endless mode with up to 5 playable characters, each with their own unique personalities and playing styles. And that's what the game announcers will be covering this week. A really surprising set of reveals we saw this week that I have to wonder why they weren't included during the last mini direct. So with all that said, as per always, thank you guys so much for watching. I truly appreciate the support, and be sure to leave a like and subscribe and hit the bell to receive notifications when the videos go up. See ya!